Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES! Turn the track into a giant mud pit! Or burn rubber ice, wood, or asphalt! Mix it up with the big boys! See Bowser in his Bigfoot-topping truck! See Yoshi's go-kart really go! Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells! Dynamite! Check your rear view and make him eat dust! Or go into battle mode and ruin his day! 2 speed! Fast and way too fast! It's 2-player fun on the split screen! Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System! Now you're playing with our superpower!
I remember my childhood like it was yesterday. I remember when I was 8 years old. I bought a game, my very first game, and it just so happened to be, you guessed it, Super Mario Kart. And I'm pretty excited about this game being remade into like a better version of the original, because it makes me feel like a little kid again just watching the footage. I remember when I was 8 years old and I bought that game, me and my brother, we used to sit down. I remember we used to sit down, we used to play, we would play on the floor, battling it out on battle mode on our 13-inch CRTV screen. It was fun times. I can't explain it, but you would have had to have been there to experience it. It was like an experience, a real true experience that you couldn't really understand unless you were just like seeing it through the eyes of a little kid for the first time. And capturing that moment, like, it's not just about a game that's been remade. They actually put in real passion and care and love into this. That, you know, the soundtrack from the new added levels to the difficulty settings and the new features, all that stuff is great, but you know, it's the little things which even these major companies like Nintendo, I'm not sure if they're out of touch with their consumers, but some people, they prefer the old retro games, the old style, which is really hard to reproduce. These developers, they captured that, and they did it flawlessly. I would love to see this game being ported to the Switch. Is it going to happen? I have no clue, because I don't have a crystal ball. All I know is that these major companies, they're geared down to one motivation, and that's this: money. So it all depends on the consumer. Now, if people want to get together, if they want to see these types of games being ported to the Switch, or maybe at least get a repo cart produced, hey, it's possible. But I think Nintendo is going to probably have to decide on how far that they're going to want to work with these types of game developers who are not employed by Nintendo. I mean, they're just making this as a passion project. But it would be very interesting. It would be very, very good to see these types of games or independent games being brought over to a console, which Nintendo can have the final say. They can employ these developers and pay them. They can pay them money. And maybe it could be a good relationship. You know, again, I'd like to see something happen. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section down below. If you think that this is a good idea, that if Nintendo should work with these people, and I'm sure it would be a good, successful outcome if they did that, most definitely. And I believe that consumers too, people, they would really appreciate these types of games that have been brought over back from our childhoods, because a lot of people, they would love to see that happen. And yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and stay crafty. Yeah.